This is my YouTube series on reading aloud. I'm kind of trying to get back to it. I love creating, and I have to stop consuming so much. So this is The Pumpkin by John Greenleaf Whittier, and I am actually at the birthplace of John Greenleaf Whittier right now in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Oh, greenly and fair in the lands of the sun, the vines of the gourd. Let's try that again without the background noise. Oh, greenly and fair in the lands of the sun, the vines of the gourd and the rich melon run, and the rock and the tree and the cottage enfold, with broad leaves all greenness and blossoms all gold, like that which o'er Nineveh's prophet once grew, while he waited to know that his warning was true, and longed for the storm cloud and listened in vain for the rush of the whirlwind and the red fire rain. On the banks of the Zanil the dark Spanish maiden comes up with the fruit of the tangled vine laden, and the Creole of Cuba laughs out to behold, through orange leaves shining, the broad spears of gold. Yet with dear delight from his home in the north, on the fields of his harvest the Yankee looks forth, where crook necks are coiling and yellow fruits shine, and the sun of September melts down on his vines. Ah, on Thanksgiving Day, when from east and from west, from north and from south come the pilgrim and guest, when the gray-haired New Englander sees round his broad board the long broken links of affection restored, when the care-wearied man seeks his mother once more, and the worn matron smiles where the girl smiled before. What moistens the lips and what brightens the eye, what calls back the past like the rich pumpkin pie. O fruit beloved of boyhood, the old days recalling, when wood grapes were purpling and brown nuts were falling, when wild ugly faces we carved in skin, glaring out through the dark with a candle within, when we laughed round the corn heap with hearts all in tune, our chair a broad pumpkin, our lantern the moon, telling tales of the fairy who traveled like steam in a pumpkin shell coach with 2 rats for her team. Then thanks for thy present, none sweeter or better, ere smoke from the oven or circled a platter. Fair hands never wrought a pastry more fine, brighter eyes never watched o'er its baking than thine. And the prayer which my mouth is too full to express, whiles my heart thy shadow may never be less, that the days of thy lot may be lengthened below, and the fame of thy worth like a pumpkin vine grow, and thy life be as sweet, and its last sunset sky gold glinted and fair as thy own apple pie. The Pumpkin by John Greenleaf Whittier. Sigh of contentment here at the home of, let's see if I can do this, John Greenleaf Whittier. And you can see that right now. And in the barn next door, there was a huge horse. Crockett 36. Grandpa, Dad, Randy, out.